Alright, alright. Hello everybody. How you guys doing? Oh, I need to put some in the trash can real quick. There we go. How you guys doing? Doing good. Feeling good because we are about to finish Pokémon White today. And after that, I think I am going to make a start with Pokémon Black 2. I do need the ROM though, first things first. So let's get started on that already. So I don't forget, so I don't have to, do that last second. Now I have a little head start on downloading stuff, so I don't have to worry about it. My hair is not tied up nicely. Well, let's do it like this then. Maybe I'll even remove the hairband. Anyway, I think I want to put this a little louder. Yeah, that's good. Let's get the what if I shunted Arjun? You mean shiny hunt? Shiny hunting Archon will be a pain, I think. I'm not doing shinies. It's a fun suggestion though. Maybe I'll do it sometime in the future. I don't even know how shiny Archeops looks, if I'm completely honest with you. Can I take a quick peek at the images? That difference is not that noticeable. Just a silly little guy. He does, yeah. The shiny form of Archon is better than Archeops' shiny form. And actually, now that we're talking about it, I think the same goes for Caracosta, no? Same goes for Caracosta because Tirtuga also just looks better, in my opinion. Welcome to the stream, by the way, John. Glad to have you here. Alright, let's get the brain flowing before we start. Let's do a little puzzle. Pokedoku, Psychic Fairy. You can go for... Wait, is Iron Valiant, is he a fighting or a psychic type? I think no, it's a fighting fairy type. Psychic fighting, Branched Evolution. Could go for Kirlia. Snorunt is an option. Excuse me. Let's see. Well, what are the options? Let's go for Psychic Fairy. We got stuff like... Ooh, isn't Mime Jr. a good one for this? Yes, it is. Right, Psychic Fighting. Are there any legendaries that come to mind? Oh, what about Mewtwo Mega X? Still an obvious one. Galar Fairy. What about Alcremie G-Max? 10% fighting, Galar. The G-Max Pokemon come to mind, no? What about Urshifu G-Max? Good one. Fairy types that can learn Psychic. I am not familiar with movesets though. Well, obviously we have Gardevoir. Oh, it's a little loud now. A little loud to the point I almost cannot hear myself talk anymore. I'm sure there's a better way to do sound, in all honesty. Galar also has branched evolutions, no? We've got Applin. I think that's the obvious one, but there's another one which I don't know currently. Huh. Alright, I'm keen to find out. Does Toxel count? Because he's got... No, I don't think he does, right? Toxel doesn't count. I think. We'll find out. A psychic that has a branched evolution obviously is Skirlia, but there should be another one. There has to be another one. I'm pretty sure of that. What about... What if we look at the different generations? Oh, we have Slowpoke. And we have Slowpoke Galar. Maybe we should have gone regular Slowpoke though. A fairy that can learn Psychic, Gardevoir. Let's go for... Actually? Ralts is just an obvious answer, a good answer. A fighting type that can learn Psychic. I think Gallade. What about does Flurmane learn Psychic? It doesn't. Oh, it's a fighting type. Crap! I was still thinking about Fairy. Alright, that's a blunder and a half. Branched evolution. Ah, that's stupid. Alright, it's fine. A branched evolution that can learn Psychic. Regular Slowpoke. Yeah, okay. This is an absolute disaster. Alright, most common regular Slowpoke for this one. Applin, yeah. Grapploct. Curlia. Okay, least common. We got mine June. We got the top 3 right. Hatterene is an obvious one. The Urshifu forms are good. Slowpoke Galar is the good choice for literally every single one of these. Ooh, Meloetta Pirouette is a good one. I like it. And Carbink. I mean, all in all, it's not a bad run, but obviously Applin and Slowpoke were the biggest misses. Ooh, this is a good one. Cosmoem. Yeah, that's right. It evolves into Lunala and Solgaleo. And Poliwhirl can... Wait. Poliwhirl learns Psychic? Huh. Lucario Mega. Magearna Original. Interesting. Alright, cool. Let's go do the Pokédoll real quick and then explain the plan for the Pokemon League. I need to prepare a little something in order to... I think I don't need to EV train, maybe a little bit. We need to outspeed Frostless. But we'll get to that in a second. Let's give me Flareon. Okay, so it's a mono-type. Second stage and a small one. Urban Orange, no, not a fire type either. Give me Dugtrio. No, not in a cave. Alright, it's about the height of Dugtrio, but... Oh, I did know Dugtrio was heavier, actually. There are not a lot of second stage evolutions, monotype, 70 centimeter that are also light-ish. I need to figure out the typing though. Let's go with Poliwhirl maybe? Don't think it, no. it's a very light one. Wait, what Pokemon are there that are quite light, actually? There shouldn't be a lot. Is Raticate one? No, it's not a normal type either. Oh wait, it's a brown boy. In terms of height, it was a correct guess. Wait, what the hell? This is messing with my brain, actually. Holy moly. Oh. Could it be Electrode? No? Crap. Electrode is also bigger and heavier than expected. I'm running out of options I can think of. It's not a ground type. Are there any grass type? It's not a water, it's not an electric, so it's none of the evolutions. It should not be the Ghastly, the Haunter, because it's a monotype. Surely it's not Kadabra, right? No, we can get a hint, but no, it's not Kadabra. I don't know the measurements of Pokemon at all, which is really bad. What types am I missing? Water types? Is there a stage 2 water type that's relatively small? No. We're talking about Dewgong, Cloyster, Tentacruel, Starmie, which is most of which are dual types. Surely it's not Dragonair. Nope. Let's try to do this without hints. It's a very lightweight. Wait, am I tripping? I'm gonna go for the hint, I think. I'm sure if I see the hint, I'll be like, what the hell? How did I forget? Shedskin. Is this Metapod? But Metapod is a... He is a pure bug type. Damn. That's okay. Right, let's go for the blurry card. This is Venusaur. I recognize the big flower on its back. It's a cool card. From what year is this? Can't read it, unfortunately. Alright, the dex description. Recordings of Blank, Strange Lullabies can be purchased from department stores. These CDs can be found near the bedding area. Is this Jigglypuff? It is. It's kind of in line with the anime version of Jigglypuff as well. Alright, we have a silhouette of... Does Cloyster have... Oh, this is Cloyster. Nice. Alright, cool. The ROM has been downloaded. Yeah, lovely. Alright, let's get a move on. Pokemon League. We need to do a couple of things. First, I'm going to reveal the team real quick. And I did not take the time to reveal the line I've cooked last stream. So I am going to review it before we move in. But the theme should be pretty set in stone. So let's get most guys out of here. Alright, let's switch for one that at least isn't coming with us. Alright, number 1. Let's put on some glasses so we know we're actually serious for this. The glasses are on and they're a little foggy. Never mind that. Okay, the first one in our team. He is someone that we did not really use him up until the late game, I believe. But when we started to use him, and because of his ability, oh boy, he is also going to be a big star of this show. You obviously know what I'm talking about. It's Crocodile. Crocodile will be one of our main carries. Next, we have a Pokemon that I was really disappointed in its stats. In its stats. But regardless, it also put in some work for us at the previous round of the Elite Four. And that Pokemon is going to be Archeops. Archeops is here to chew bubblegum and kick some ass, and he's out of bubblegum. I also need to be talking a little better. Alright, next. We need a setup Pokemon. This Pokemon is going to be a similar strategy at Marshall. We need some hazards. Gigalith will be our hazard setter, and he will be tanking some moves. And he will be a little bit underleveled for Marshall, actually. And I'm going to explain in a second. I'm going to explain when we get there. Next up, this guy is always used in Pokemon VGC. He finds a place on a lot of competitive teams, and it's not without reason. The reason why is because he is just one big annoying Pokemon to deal with, and its typing is so good. He just tanks a lot of moves. It's Amoonguss. There is no imposter among us, it is Amoonguss himself. Last, second to last, there's a Pokemon. If we would stop at Getsis, we would actually not be able to get the Pokemon. It's a Pokemon that we will also face in the Elite Four. It's going to be Larvesta, and we'll evolve it into a Volcarona before we go in, obviously. And we have a pretty... he's also going to be dealing a lot of damage. And then finally, this one's a bit unusual. He is not here to deal damage. In fact, he is here to for a specific strategy at Chantal. He is going to do something funny to cover Grigas. It's Durant, in fact. Durant will be doing some really funny business. So that's the team. Now, before we go in there, obviously we need to extract all our items. So our backpack is fully loaded. I am talking very robotic. Let's move the items real quick. Charcoal, let's move this one to here and this one to there. No, not the Rocky helmet. Right. Let's get all the items. Alright, it's of utmost importance that we do not accidentally overlevel, otherwise we need to go back to the drawing board. If that happens, I'm going to be a little disappointed, obviously. First, we need to get every single Pokemon to level 73. Because that's the level cap of the Elite Four. Each Elite Four obviously has a Pokemon of level 73. And we are not using Alder's level cap for obvious reasons. Then, we are going to use a lot of rare candies. If I manage to talk properly, I'll let you know. Crocodile is already there. We need to level everyone except for Gigalith. Let's do Gigalith last, actually. Gigalith needs to be level 63. We'll get there when we'll get there. Dragonclaw. I do not need Dragonclaw. Thresh, no. Okay, there we go. Next is Spores, Among Us. There's not a reason, I believe, in which I want to delay Larvesta. I think it is not going to learn. It's going to learn moves actually. Bug Bite, Flame Wheel, Bug Buzz. What about Volcarona? Any changes? Yeah, we get 59. Yeah, we either get Flame Wheel or Heat Wave as a fire type move, or Flame Charge. Flame Charge is kind of funny. I don't think we're gonna use either, right? Let me check. No. It also learns Rage Powder at some point in the story. It's a shame that the flying type move I would like to use is available from level 90 and onwards. It's a shame. But it'll be fine. There's no reason to delay Among Us, or I mean Larvesta. 2, 3. Next is Durant. Do we want Dig? No. There is a very specific move I want to use. And this is exactly that move. Metal Claw. Entrainment. Excuse me. X-Scissor instead of what? Bug Bite? Are there any berries in the Elite Four? I don't think there are, right? No. Surprisingly, they're not holding any items as well. Okay, so it doesn't make sense to keep Bug Bite, in fact. Iron Defense, we do not need Iron Defense. No Guillotine. I think it would be really funny if we managed to land a Guillotine, but Metal Sound, no. 89, 70. Metal Sound lowers special defense, right? That is true. Alright, let's spam until Volcarona is in the building. Leech Life, sure. This is gonna take a while, guys. Okay. Bear with me for a bit. Flame Charge, no. Learns a move basically every 10 levels. Bug Bite, no, no Bug Bite. We get Double Edge, we do not want Double Edge at all. There we go, we're gonna evolve the little guy. Quiver Dance. We absolutely want Quiver Dance for this. We're getting rid of Takedown. Quiver Dance is the absolute must move. The move I absolutely need to have. We're not using Heatwave, right? What am I using it for? Alright, the Bug Buzz. We need Bug Buzz. Instead of Leech Life. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, next Gigalith. We do not want Explosion. $63. That should be everything we need. And wait, did I see that correctly? Do we have a full female team? No. We have Archeops, who is the only male. Oh, he is surrounded by women. Alright. I am going to pull up the calculator because I need to check a couple of things. First up is Chantal. I need to check Chantal and Crocodile. Its speed. I need to increase its speed by at least 28. So I need to be able. I need to be killing exactly 4 Basculin for this. Okay. Now that we have the team, we need to get to here. Because I need to fly. I'm starting to get nervous because this line isn't watertight. I think there are risks that are going to be taken. It's not riskless, but if all goes well, it will be deathless. Which is, in my opinion, more important. And if push comes to shove, we sacrifice and take the L. For obvious reasons. Okay, Crocodile will need the Power Anklet to increase its speed when it gains an EXP. I will also turn off the no XP modifier because otherwise I can train until the end of time, but it's not gonna matter. Right. So a couple of Basculins. That's 1. That'll be 2. That will be 3. And if all went well, after the next one, this one, we should be at least 183 speed. So we outspeed by exactly enough. 183. Okay, perfect. That's, I believe, all the EV training I need to be doing. I am going to double check, however. This one doesn't need, this one only needs this, but I'm also going to do this, this, and this. In order to make Volcarona just bulkier. Oh. Am I also going to buff its speed? Does that make any sense whatsoever? I don't think it does, right? Because Excelgor is just fast. It's just too fast. Yeah, but we will be able to do that, yeah. Okay. So Volcarona is fine, Gigalith is fine, I guess. Durant is also fine. I am still debating between Durant and Audino. The reason being, Aldeno obviously also has the screen moves, and they might also be pretty freaking useful. Obviously, Energy Ball then doesn't gives a shit. What do I do with? Can I farm I can farm a Light Clay at Dragon Spiral Tower, no? I can. Maybe I should do that. If I have a Light Clay. Wait, but is Durant going to be the one? What is Durant gonna do? Durant, switch. Well, what is Aldeno baiting? What will Aldeno bait from Covagrigus? It's either... It could be Psychic or Energy Ball. How well does Archeops take those? At that point it doesn't really matter, but... Shadow Ball crit will... Ooh. A Shadow Ball crit might actually kill Archeops. If I bait out Shadow Ball, that's bad, no? So if I bait out crit Energy Ball or crit Psychic, that would be better. Oh yeah, absolutely. Because okay, so what's the rent other purpose then? Did I want to switch into Durant in case things went south? How well does he take stuff? And then in contrast to Aldeno, obviously it takes more from Blizzard, but we also have Regenerator. You know what? I'm gonna change. Durant, Aldeno also outspeeds, no? Wait, but what am I using Durant for then? I mean, obviously to resist some stuff, no? It should be resisting some stuff. But there is no... Durant, yeah, Durant would be funny, but Chantal is not gonna switch out, so I don't mind giving it the Regenerator. Yeah, let's change it up. Let's change things up. In fact, find options. No, I need to do Control H. No, yeah. Durant, Aldeno. Replace. There we go. It's gonna be Aldeno. It is literally going to be Aldeno, because Aldeno is just better. Aldeno will just be better. More utility, I believe, as well. So. Sorry, Durant. It was a funny thought, but it's not gonna happen. So that means we're going to make another stop at not the Moor of Icarus. We are going to Icarus City, and I am going to be doing some thieving business. And I do believe I have one flex slot left for Thief. There are no items that I really need. I say that, but maybe that's not true, because we get Earthquake, the Earthquake TM. Do we want that on any of them? Wait, who are the Pokemon again? No, definitely Archeops. Archeops, maybe? Hold on. He does learn Earthquake. Instead of Crunch. You know, I don't think it's a terrible idea. If I'm being completely honest with you. So yeah. Okay, let's focus. First, I need to be thieving some stuff. We get rid of foul play, no? Yeah, foul play is not gonna do it for us. Alright, thief is back on the menu. Take the power anklet and we will move straight to a dragon spiral tower. And I believe dragon spiral tower. If we go to the encounters, the inside on the second floor, there will only be Gollet. Okay, so we can also try and thieve this guy. So it's not from him. It is a 50-50 to get the guy. Oh, there we go. Okay, so here we should be finding some wild Gollet. And we'll see when we get a item. When we get the light clay. Because Gollet should be holding the light clay, right? I am definitely not doing unnecessary stuff at the moment. No, I'm not. Let's double check that I do not have an item equipped, in fact. Otherwise it's gonna be really embarrassing. Again. Like the time when I was farming for person berries. Yeah, the problem though is its power points. I am getting some. What does Gollet even give? What EVs does Gollet give? Does he? Oh, we are getting some attack IVs. EVs. It's a good bonus. It's a nice bonus. Oh, there it is. Perfect. We get the light clay. We get the hell out of here. Wonderful. Oh, we do not want to give. Wait, we cannot get out of here? Okay, then we'll repel and get out of here, I suppose. Where's the M? There's the M. Alright. Oh, my thumb is still hurting, by the way. Yeah, it's a nasty cut. I just peeled off the skin at some point. Because it was it was stuck behind literally every hair or part of my shirt or socks when I'm doing laundry and I'm trying to put my thumb in there to fold the socks. It just keeps turning over. It's very annoying if you ask me. The most important one is going to be Chantal. Yeah, okie dokie. I think we'll try to beat Marshall first, no? I think that's good, so then we also have Gigalith for something else if needed. We always have a sturdy pivot, by the way. Just saying. It's always a safe... Yeah, switch. Let's... I cannot buy any ethers, no? He only sells Pokeballs. What do you sell, good man? Good sir. Do I have full heal? I have plenty of them. Do I have full restore? Let's buy a couple. Also, some parts of my body are really sore because of martial arts yesterday. Alright, Durant, I am sorry, but it's not meant to be. Let's get our guy Aldino back in here, and let's get Arceus back in here. Okay. I believe I have enough vitamins. Okay, let me take a look for any TMs that I might want. Because Earthquake on Arceus is pretty nice to have, I feel like. Are there any Pokemon that are weak to it? Alder doesn't have them. Toxicroak does. We don't need it for Caitlyn, right? Caitlyn is just a straight up sweep. Grimsley is also a straight up sweep. Chantal has got Chandelure, which that might actually be useful. Okay, keep it in mind. And then Marshall, Chantal and Marshall are both, I think, fine. But yeah, for as a backup for Chantal alone, in case things go terribly wrong. We save Chantal for last, by the way. Chantal will be the last one because there is a lot that can go wrong. Well, not exactly wrong, but we'll have to adapt if certain things happen. Like Cursed Body and... or we took too much damage. So Marshall is first. Base Grass Knot and then Stealth. Okay, Confidence. And then we need to be above a certain amount of HP for Volcarona. Okay, let's do Volcarona first. Because I will also need the Flamethrower TM. If I know where I need to get it. Because from the looks of it, I don't have it at the moment, which is an issue. TM35. Abundant Shrine. Okay, so we need to get Flamethrower. So first thing, get the movesets in order. Before that, so thing 0 or something like that. Let's do the increase in stats. Special attack increase is necessary. Okay, then the zinc is also necessary. Oh. Carbos, no, we need more HP ups. Ray. And then we could do some speed increase. but realistically, after one quiver dance, I am already outspeeding literally every single thing in the Pokemon League. So the Carbos currently isn't necessary. Do I need to outspeed stuff in base form maybe? 167, no, we outspeed Mienshao already. And Alder? Ooh, Alder, do we need to go earlier maybe? No, 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 no. And we're definitely gonna be at +2 during the Alder fight. So this should be it. Should be it. If I missed something, we could wipe today. But let's assume that's not gonna be the case. Okay, so this is done. Flamethrower TM from Abundant Shrine. Archeops. EQ TM from Relic Castle. How do I get there? I can get my own Cofagrigus actually. Ooh. And I also need entrainment on Aldino again, so that means we're gonna be flying again. So Archeops gets to have a little more mental preparation. The ancestor, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he needs the most time in order to get stuff done, you know. I also don't know what I'm talking about currently. Okay, so let's go to Relic Castle first. If there are any moves that Repel's effect wore off, that's fine. We'll simply use another Repel. It's as easy as that. Let's speed up a little. If we run into any battles, I think that's fine. I need to be careful of it though. Okay, need to heal. We did not get the Desert Resort or the Relic Castle encounter yet, I believe, right? Oh, what's Juniper doing here? Oh, if we use a Rage Candy Bar on these, we can get a Darmanitan Zen with its hidden ability. Ah, that's an interesting one. Desert Resort. Right. Hell, okay. Ooh. I guess I did not know. I am curious about some things. Curious about N's Pokemon, but that's something for Black 2. So let's go into Driftville City. We get stuff called Storage Home Claws. Is okay, we could just go and pick up Home Claws. Does it change anything? I don't think it does, right? Maybe Archeops? That's about it. What about Route 9? What do we get in Route 9? Stone Edge. Stone Miss, rather. We're not gonna do that, then I guess. So Castelia City, no things. Yeah, okay. Relic Castle, items, Earthquake. The highest room in the Relic Castle Tower. How to enter a maze of underground chambers. I think we'll just need to go in and figure things out. And I do not need, I need to not run. Can I go in here? Oh. I wonder, you know? Okay, so yeah. Oh, yeah, right, I need to not run. It's fine though, so... Oh, yeah, that's the very center sunstone. Oh. Do I need to go up here? I do. That's unlucky. Where to next? Not here, apparently. This one? I think then I'll go into this one. This one. Yeah, so we can go in here. Go west to the opposite bi-level hallway. Sure, I'll save. We can go in here now. Okay, very curious. This is not where we're finding Volcarona. Yo, what are you doing here, my guy? So! He was fast. Ah! Oh, Jesus, he is coming at me right away. With a crocodile of his own. Okay. I think we're fine, right? Will I KO this crocodile? Okay, it's Moxie, so my attack is not lowered. Which means if I look at a crocodile, let's assume Grimsley's crocodile of level 64. And let's assume my guy... Oh. No problem. This should be all I need. There we go. Ooh. I have fallen in the relic castle. Ryoko of the Seven Sages is looking for a Pokemon inside Relic Castle. It was his lookout. I was his lookout, so he wouldn't be interrupted. Stupid me. Plus, weak. And did I mention stupid? It all adds up to nincompoop. He is so salty about it. Let's turn the no XP modifier on again. Because if I accidentally overlevel Crocodile, literally every single one of my plans fall apart. And then I need to start over. So I won't. Go west to the opposite bi-level hallway. And then I'll need to go up, no? How many chambers are there gonna be? All the way here? Oh yeah, it is. I mean, this area actually fucks, you know? This area is really cool. In terms of design. Okay, then go all the way up. We can also get Coal Mine. Do we need Coal Mine for anyone in here? I think no. Now that I see. Before I forget, huh? Let's also, after you? No. Simple Beam is also... Is Simple Beam fine? I think it is. Psychic Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, Will-O-Wisp. Oh yeah, how am I going to deal with Will-O-Wisp? If I am not wearing a choice band, then I'm gonna need a little more damage. But if screens are up, that's fine. And... An Energy Ball crit would fuck me over though. It wouldn't kill me, but it would fuck me over royally. Okay, so at +1, who comes in after them? That should be fine. And if Cursed Body is disabled, I'll simply kill with Earthquake. Okay, but that would mean I need to deal more damage to Covagrigus. Does Audino get a move that allows it to deal more damage to Covagrigus? It probably does at this point. I mean, I can even teach it Shadow Ball, you know? I'd rather have Simple Beam than... Wait. Hold on. Reflect, Rest, Light, Screen, Surf. Yes, for now. I need one damaging move at least. I think. Level. Double Edge. I do not want Double Edge. Last Resort. I do not want Last Resort either. And now it's out of learning moves. Alright, perfect. Cool. Crocodile currently actually is at a little more attack now that I remember, because I was killing some Gullet. It could be at a little more attack. It isn't. So, yeah, okay. We're good. We're fine. Nothing to worry about. I might turn EXP off. Okay. Let's continue actually. Let's not get sidetracked. There's the Earthquake TM. Calm Mind. Don't think I need it. Okay, so you're out of Relic Castle. Next will be... Where's the Abundance Shrine? The Abundance Shrine is after White Forest. So we need to go back to Nimbasa. I am gonna heal. Just for shits and giggles. Swanna isn't gonna be doing any damage anyway, so... Okay, let's make an effort to not fight any trainers in here. Maybe I could, you know. Oh. What you're gonna do? Okay. Okay, so this will be an extra drink for free. What? What's this? A parasol inside the gate. You don't want to get wet and dirty. Alright, we are at Marvelous Bridge. Do we fight any guys on here? We get Marvelous Bridge. Haha. Okay, that is actually really funny. That's funny. But we get Gyarados then. Does that change anything though? I mean, it's cool and all, but it's cool and all, but I mean, we can't say no to a freaking Magikarp, no. Marvelous Bridge. There's, yeah. With an empty slot in my party. You have no room in your party! Okay, man. Oh, there they are, the Shadow Tribe. You, huh? Getsus is gone. He went off somewhere alone after we rescued him from the castle. From the day Getsus saved our lives, we have sworn to be loyal to him. Even now, after he ordered us not to search for him. Getsus said to give you this. As well as this. And this also. Why does he have these 3 orbs? Obviously I knew they were coming, but Getsus, where did he find these? What was he planning to do with them? Why did he give them to you? There's no way to know now. Is he testing you? Or using you? We, the Shadow Triad, have always been and will always be the loyal servants of Getsus. And Getsus' ambitions will never cease. Never shall we meet again. Farewell. Okay, this... Oh, fuck. I just messed it up. But it's a duplicate! It's Swanna, so get the hell out of here. What am I wasting time for? Let's repels effect wore off, that's fine by me. Yeah, thank you. Bicycle? No, I'm not talking to anyone. Okay, let's see if I can make it through here without encountering any trainers. Because the trainers are actually here at a good level, which I don't feel like doing. Obviously, I'll be fine, but... Okay, so... There's also Venoshock here, which requires strength, so we're not gonna get it. And that's all there is to it. Okay, okay. Yeah, in the games, obviously, we can transfer our Pokemon here, but... Okay, next route. Now we did make it to White Forest, I believe. Yes. items each day. Do we have... Are there any TMs we can get here from the looks of it? No. Okay, so let's... I also love how in Black and White 2 this forest has been growing into something crazy. Well, obviously it's gonna be Black City in Black and White 2, but White Forest. I am curious about Black City. I get sidetracked a little. But, you know, it's fine. Up here will be Route 14, I believe. And then we can go to the Abundant Shrine. Which is where exactly? Waterfall. Bulk up. Where is the Abundant Shrine? It's over there. Oh, it's a bother though, but we do need the flamethrower TM. So how do we get Waterfall? How do we get Waterfall? Route 18. Oh, screw you. Okay, is there a center? There is. Okay, so let's register this as a fly spot, I guess. Ooh, I should turn on this one for a little more lighting. Okay, let's fly to where Route 18 is. Wait, what? 16? 14? Excuse me, where is Route 18 again? Route 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Where is Route 18? Oh. There's Route 18. That's embarrassing. Alright, Swanna. I really hope you can learn Waterfall, otherwise I'll be a little sad. Fuck. Well, at least we can change our team a little. Alright, Seismitoad, show him how it's done. You can't learn Waterfall either? Come on. Surely Jellicent can. I did not expect this to take as long as it's doing now. Ryan, yeah, let's get rid of Absorb. Who am I kidding, man? Obviously the post game hasn't been put into the calculator. I think with these guys I'll be fine though. Pretty sure. We do need to fight some people though, which is a bother. There are trainers that are pretty strong, in fact. From the looks of it, we should be pretty fine. It's foggy. Oh man. Alright, there's an ace trainer, Junko. We are not fighting Junko. Junko. for obvious reasons, I am not going to run in when I face a trainer in the back. I need to go down here, I think, and then go up the waterfall. Yeah, from what I can see, I do. So I go down here. There's a backpacker. Okay. What you got for me? Vicky? That normal ain't gonna do shit to me. Level 65. You've been holding it back. Evolve it into a Camerupt already, man. Jesus Christ. It's an insult to normal. I mean, sure, but okay. I'll take it at face value. There are encounters we can get. We get bulk up. Ooh. Big, good waterfall animation. I love it, I love it. That's the Reaper cloth. Where's Giallo? Who is Giallo? Alright, I don't care. Bulk up, I think, is not going to change anything. I need to go up here. Oh, this is Giallo.
Greetings to you, strong Pokemon trainer who came to Dragon Spiral Tower. Are you not making friends with Zekrom? There's a saying, if somewhere in the world there is someone who understands you, it feels like that person is right beside you, even if you're as far apart as the end of the land and the top of the sky. As my Lord N and his Pokemon understand one another, so too do you and your Pokemon understand one another. Which is my reason for giving you this.
Okay, thank you very much. Please come again.
The legend of Unova is about Pokemon and people working together to build a new world. The message is that simple and that strong. If changing the world makes you a hero, anyone can become a hero. As each of us changes what is in our power to change, so the world itself changes.
Regarding Team Plasma, I am an officer of the International Police, and you must supply the information I request.
Indeed, I shall. Team Plasma changed me, but it could not change the world. I'm looking forward to seeing how you lot will do.
It seems like he is already at peace with his fate. Ah, who is Jebediah? The hell you want, Jebediah? If I kill this hippopotamus, I think I'm good for the rest now. Does this Probobas... Oh. Is this guy going to explode on me? Let's see. By leveling up, it does not know explosion. So that should be good enough for me. Okay, next in will be Piloswine, I believe. Yeah. Alright, Probopass. This may have sturdy, this may not have sturdy. I don't know if it has, to be honest. We're gonna find out. It's either sturdy or magnet pull, so we'll find out. Given that it's a hiker, I'm expecting to see sturdy. Yeah. Oh, we avoid Stone Edge, that's fine. All good in the hood. Alright. Thank God for Moxie. I don't think there was anything I need to worry about, but still. Alright, so now... Are there any Pokemon I would like in here? Not really, actually. But if we go here, we go to Abundance Shrine. Who's this? Oh, there are people wanting to battle me. You know the thing, I do not want to battle them. West of the house, near the entrance. Is it here? It is. Yeah, baby! Sorry, I need to help my brother a little bit when he's upgrading his PC, and he's asking me for some tips. He wants to see if he can see the temperature of his processor. Let's see, are there any other items that I would want? Big Mushroom, Razor Fang. Oh, really? What about the Pokemon in here? There is a chance of finding Cottony again. Excuse me, Petilil. Are we going to get that one? Probably not. It is a, there's a much higher chance of me getting a Chimecho. But he did change his processor already by himself, which is... I did tell him to be careful, so apparently he was careful enough. My youngest brother, he's a little rash sometimes. He's a little rash, but he gets stuff done. He's a go-getter, and I think that's a good trait of him. He isn't shy at all of getting stuff done. If something needs to be done, he will do it. Okay, we have Flamethrower now, so we can teach that one to Volcarona. I am in fact going to scout a little ahead and see if I can find any other TM that I might want. We got Earthquake, we got Flamethrower, we are getting rid of Heat Wave. Okay, let's see. So in Undella Town, we could find and fight Cynthia if we really want to. With a team of level 77. I would agree that we skip there. We get HM06 and we get, oh, we get leftovers. Fuck. We can get leftovers if we trade. Oh wait, because we do need the leftovers effect. We need to go to Village Bridge for that. How do we get to Village Bridge? The easy way? I think it's west from Opelousas City, no? Yeah, I think it is. Other items? Okay, so leftovers is a must get. Other than that, we are not getting anything there. What about, well, Andela Bay and Marine Tube? Marine Tube is kind of cool. Facade. That's only black and white too. Okay, Andela Bay. We get split, we don't get any TMs. Okie dokie. Good to know. Route 13. Psychic? Wait, don't we already have it? Also, is anyone in my team actually capable of learning Psychic? I think I just found the answer to throw. Hold on! If we're talking about Pokemon that learn Psychic, like we saw in the Pokedoku. Hey Haku, how you doing, man? I'm doing fine. I'm doing the last couple of things before we challenge the Elite Four. The main thing is picking up some TMs here and there that we might want to use. And one of them is gonna be Psychic, because if I teach Psychic to Volcarona, Volcarona should be able to just fuck him up. Let me double check though. Psychic at plus. Wait, how much quiver dance do we do? Ooh, it doesn't actually KO. What? Oh man. Thanks for the hydrate, man. It is actually really hot in here now. How did the sun is actually scorching hot when it reaches a window. It's like 25 degrees in here. Oh, hold on. I'm going to turn my furnace off for now. I do not need any more heat. Because I'm going to melt. Otherwise. Okay, so I go to Andela and Route 13. Where do I find Route 13? I do require strength for this. On the cliff in the southwestern corner of the route. Requires strength. That should be that one. Should be too hard. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get out of the shrine. Repels effect wore off. I'm fine with that. I'll use another one. So we actually need to continue navigating the route as a whole. Is there an easy way to do so? Oh, there actually is. So I did fight this guy. Then I go over here. Whee! Real quick animation. Then I go down here. I am inclined to pick up the item, but let's skip it. It's not an item I necessarily need. Okay, Undella Town. Ow! Oh, my finger is hurting like shit, man. Okay, how do I... Okay, it's... There. These are not trainers that want to fight me, right? By the looks of it, no. Okay, I need someone with... I don't need waterfall anymore, so I need someone with strength now. Who of you guys currently knows strength? Do you do? No. No. Oh, Darmanitan does. Lovely. Okay, first thing, in Undella Town there was an item I could pick up. No, the leftovers I pick up in Village Bridge. Did I heal? I think I did actually, now that I think of it. Oh yeah, how are you doing, Haku? Hope you're doing well. Currently, I am the items I'm going to need, I think, are Psychic, TM, and leftovers. There is also Ice Beam at Giant Chasm. Obviously, is there anything else? There is not. Psy Shock. No, it's only gonna be Ice Beam. Just lurking while cooking breakfast? What you making? I'm guessing you're from the Americas, and don't people in America have a a bigger breakfast than people in the Netherlands? From what I know, people in the Netherlands usually get a slice of bread, put some chocolate sprinkles on them, put another slice of bread, and there we go. Just some bread with chocolate. Or cheese, if you will. I myself eat a cup of yogurt. A bowl of yogurt with some oats. They're called oats, right? Yeah. Any other items in the cave? No. Okay, so Giant Chasm isn't that interesting. I do want to see if Lacunosa Town is interesting. We get a Lumberry on Sunday nights. I kind of want to try and bait out a specific move of... I want to make sure Covagrigus isn't going to use Will-O-Wisp on Crocodile, otherwise I am fucked. And I'm not going to like it. One bit. Then we have Route 12. Route 12 is a short one. We get Energy Bowl. And that's about it. Village Bridge, we get the leftovers we need. Another Lumberry. Honey Gather? Wait. Honey Gather, we have 30 years of comic. Damn it. From the... We get citrus berries from the girl on the... Oh no, wait. Hold on. For being a good employee, daily. One Lumberry would be fine though. Okay, let's get a move on. And it's not too bad. No, absolutely not. You just want eggs today? Eggs are nice. I actually really like eggs lately. Let's see, I need to go on up a cliff. I am going to... Am I on a rappel? Yes. Oh no, now I am. Yeah, I've really come to like eggs lately. That's a veteran. Wait, is this the correct route? Oh yeah, this is. Okay. Dodging all the trainers. I'm doing it, I'm doing it. How do I like my eggs? Ooh. A normal cooked egg is really nice. But scrambled eggs to make egg fried rice is also really nice. An omelette is never a bad choice as well. So yeah, lots of options. Alright, that's Village Bridge between Route 11 and 12. And then on route we get overheat there. Nah. Don't need that one. Cool. I cannot use that, obviously. Giant Chasm, we are going to Opelousas City. And we're gonna go on route 11, get to Village Bridge to get both a Lumberry and a leftovers. I believe we could also find citrus now, right? Or am I tripping at this moment? Yes, I am actually. Crap. I need to be a good employee. Can I just surf to dodge this guy? Yeah, so there are a lot of options. I like to have my eggs. Okay, I don't want to fight you. Turn around. There we go. Thank you. A Pokemon outbreak at Route 15. Okay, Village Bridge. Alright, there is an employee or an employer from which I can get a Lumberry. The Lumberry might actually help me with Chantal. Oh, I already have one. Okay. Couldn't hurt to have a second one, but okay, there is supposed to be a trash can under the bridge. The rappel is not working anymore, I believe. That's a trainer? God damn it, school kid. Okay, she's got nothing though, so that's fine. Do you mind if I just skip through this real quick? I can't be bothered to this is not the fight I'm going for, you know? Slugma. Well, you know what joke I could make about that. No spaz. This is sturdy, no? No! Okay, cool. What's the last one? Electric. Okay, yeah, screw that. Okay, there I need to be finding a trash can. And this is the exact trash can I need. Lovely. Back to the bridge. Isn't there also the guy which we can kind of, you know, there's a guy who is on a winning streak and we can just break his win streak, and I think that's kind of funny. He is bragging about, oh yeah, I'm on a 99 win streak, battle me so you can be my 100th win. And then you come in and absolutely kick his ass. The restaurant. The southeast is a small sandwich van called the restaurant. Once Baker Chris is okay, triggering a minigame. Nah, screw that. I think we're done. There are currently, to the best of my memory, no more items that I want. I am not going to the league actually. I need to go to Miss Tralton to get some HM to get Audino up and running. Where's the guy? Darmanitan can go. Whop. It's this house, right? No, it's not this house. Wait, where is the house again? Is it in here? Or am I... I'm completely lost, am I? No, I'm not. This is it, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. Audino needs to forget surf. Perfect. Now for Chantal, what move would be best for Audino? Would it just not? Wouldn't it just be Shadow Ball? Shadow Ball would be actually really freaking good, no? Where's the light clay? There it is. Safe. Because then Crocodile can just swoop in and kick his ass. Oh, wait, he can't. Crap! Do I face any physical moves from Golark and Driflin? And they can hit pretty hard. Okay, so if I'm not Choice Bandit, then I risk a Will-O-Wisp. If I'm Lumberry, then I am Choice Bandit. Wait, what was the idea again for Chantal? But isn't Shadow Ball plus U-turn gonna be enough? It's 30 plus 7, 37. And then, oh wait, I'm calculating it wrong. It is 27 plus 9 is 36. And that 36 so happens to be, ooh, exactly enough, probably. I could give Archeops the choice band instead then, if I'm going Lumberry. Okay. I think Simple Beam is just better. And then, yeah. Moveset, moveset, moveset. This is such an annoying part of prepping. I did get Psychic, so I should see it over here. No. I want Psychic on Volcarona, I think. Do I want it on Volcarona? I'm not sure, you know? Wait, what item is Volcarona holding at Marshall? Chestoberry. Oh, right, for the Spore. So... did I get Psychic for nothing then? Oh, hold on. No. I mean, if it's Toxicroak, then it's fine, but... What line did I get again? So I'm Volcarona into throw and it's gonna go retaliate. I switch into Archeops. But Volcar... Oh, hold on. Stealth Rock's up. Guaranteed KO, 2-hit KO after Stealth Rock. Yeah, fine. Guaranteed 1-hit KO after Stealth Rock. Perfect. Okay, lovely. Good stuff. That's good, that's good. This is actually exactly what I need then. Substitute though. Do I need substitute for anyone? I mean, obviously it would be nice for Volcarona. Yeah, but I think... Yeah, okay, no. Shadow Ball onto Audino then, I suppose. Because... reasons, I'll explain them in a second. I forgot to ask, actually, what kind of eggs were you making? Were you just boiling them, or scrambling them, or making an omelette? Or just fry an egg? Hey, Ashura, you are just in time, actually. We are about to finish White today, and get ourselves the little start on Black and White 2. And we'll obviously spin a wheel. Would you mind telling me if I cooked for Ekans and Arbok? Absolutely. And after that, I will go into the Pokemon League. And maybe in between fights I can scramble with cheese. Ooh, that sounds really good actually. Wait, where's my guy now? Archeops. If I am correct, I should be fully set now. I am giving the items to their respective mons for the time being. I need to get to the L, not the Lucky Egg. Light Clay. And give that one to Audino. I need the la. Is Among Us ever going to come in? Don't think he is, so I'll give him the Rocky helmet. Crocodile won't be wearing any item. Most importantly, Archeops is also not gonna wear an item. Do I have the necessary berries? Yes, I do. So I'll give that one to my boy Volcano. The Gigalith, is he gonna wear an item? No, I think not. What item could he get? When the holder is struck by a foe, the attacker is removed from battle. No, I don't think I want that. What item would Gigalith need? He's never gonna come in after Breloom, no? No, so okay. I think that's it. Alright, show me the Ekans and Arbok. I am very curious. Alright, we have Crunch, Break, Thief, Earthquake. I might replace Thief for something, I don't know. Maybe a substitute will actually work. Stealth Rock will be the only thing I need. That's good. Among Us, being Among Us. Volcarona, Flamethrower, Psychic, Bug Buzz, Quiver Dance. I don't know, Reflect, Shadow Ball, Light Scream, Simple Beam. Simple Beam is actually a necessary move for the Elite 4. Light Clay, Chesto Berry, Rocky Helmet, None. Oh, I forgot my guy Archeops. Archeops, Crunch, Rock Slide, Acrobatics, U-Turn. We are going to replace Crunch with Earthquake. Not Thunder, Earthquake. Alright, Ekans. 45 HP, 70 attack. Wait, let me get their original stats as well. So 45 HP, 75 attack, or 70 attack, 60 defense, 50 special attack, 65 special defense, and 65 speed. Arbok, 80 HP, big attack stat, good defense, special attack nowhere to be found, good special defense, and also pretty good speed. So he's gonna slither very heavily. Ability 1, Strong Jaw. Ability 2, Shed Skin, and an ability Intimidate. I wonder about the Strong Jaw, because naturally it does not learn any biting moves. It learns Bite and Crunch. And that's about it. I might be wrong on this. Maybe in terms of egg moves. Psychic Fangs it also gets. If you're going to put Psychic Fangs in the game even. Crunch, yeah, okay. The Strong Jaw kind of works, yeah. I like it though. It's a good one. Alright. This. We're getting rid of Crunch, yeah. Alright, and their moveset. Upon learning into Arbok Swords Dance, alright, Poison Sting, Lair, Pursuit. Poison Fang, Bite, Torment, Tail Slap, Fire Fang, Thunder Fang, Ice Fang. Poison Jab, Laser Focus, Hyper Fang, Glare, Toxic, High Horsepower, Thief, Spectral Thief? Jawlock, Psychic Fangs, Gunk Shot. Spectral Thief is actually a really interesting one. That single move, if you manage to get it in on a Dragon Dancing Pokemon and you give it something like a Focus Sash or something, it can just sweep the fuck out of everything and everyone, I think. Maybe Spectral Thief is kind of overpowered? I don't know, though. It's a good move, it's situational for sure, but when it pops off, it pops off. Like really hard, Oak. Also. Alright, one final check in the calculator to make absolutely sure I have the correct movesets. Let's open Peaky Hex. Let's open the file. Let's export the party. And we're gonna import. So. This. This. And where are my other guys? This. And who was my last one? I forgot my last one. Where is my last one? Gigalith. There. Okay. Let's check Chantal. I am going to hate the Cofagrigus but we'll be fine. To make sure I absolutely have everything, I am going to check and then we'll walk in. You are cooking with Arbok though. I can tell you that for sure. There's a comic I am currently following on Instagram where it's about some guy called Andrew, who is a middle-aged man starting his journey as a Pokemon trainer and using very unorthodox means of winning battles with his own knuckles, for example. It's what modern Pokemon would look like with the modern societal rules, stuff like that. And now it's funny that you talk about Arbok because some time ago his Bulbasaur literally cut an Arbok in half with a knife. It was using cut. And what some artists do, they get a bonus panel at the end, not fully colored or something, but they get some extra story in there. And there was a sub-story where Arbok was bulking the fuck up. Arbok recovered, he got back into one piece. He was training, he was doing pull-ups, he was doing bicep curls or tail curls, if you will. And now he has finished his training arc and he is ready to fuck everything and everyone up. And that image is what I currently have with your Arbok level and moveset. And to be honest, I kinda like it. I think it's kinda funny, you know? Doing a sort of challenge run for home rec. You're playing in recently? Oh, what? Ooh, what kind of challenge run is it actually? I need to look up something real quick. Give me a sec. Copy. The ash grain follows the enemy. Oh, hold on. I've heard about that one, actually. I have been interested in playing that, but it's not going to be on this Nuzlocking list. But okay, final check. I will first look at the lines. Maybe we can buff Crocodile some more. Would that matter? Maybe, actually. That might actually make a difference. If I'm going Lumberry at Cofagrigus, that might actually be the play, unironically. And you know what? Let's go and EV train a little more. I need the extra attack to one-shot Cofagrigus without a choice band. Okay. Check, double check. This is all there. No choice band. Lumberry. I am so scared of the Will-O-Wisp. It might not matter. I will then give the choice band to Archeops. And then Among Us will just hold a Rocky Helmet or some shit. Which then this also restricts, frees us from being restricted to only Crunch, and then Cursed Body doesn't matter anymore. shouldn't matter anymore. I need an alternative dark type move then, right? Would foul play be the answer for that? I'm almost done. There's a little extra prep I can do actually, and I think I am going to do that. So Crocodile will hold a power item. Power, is it the band? No. Bracer? Yes, the power bracer. Let's fly to Nuvema Town. Let's kill a couple of Patrat and Lillipop. Oh wait, I need to run. I need to turn on the EXP again. And I need to restore my HP and PP at the end. But yeah, restricting yourself to Ash's team. Well, obviously you're always gonna have Pikachu, but are you also going to what's it called? Switch your team around based on the region he's in? Or the part of a region? Like in Unova, he was switching his team around a lot. He even brought in Charizard at some point. It only goes through Indigo and Orange Islands. Oh, but wait, isn't there also Fire Ash? Pokemon Fire Ash. I think Fire Ash is the game I'm talking about then. Yeah, Fire Ash is the game that actually goes to Alola and beyond. Ash Grey and Fire Ash, yeah. There's Kanto, Orange Island, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, Alola, additional regions and events. There's no Galar just yet, I believe, but... it's very interesting. And the gym battles and league tournaments. I like that. The tournament. You know the thing about the Pokemon anime. What I really liked about the Black and White anime is that there were tournaments everywhere. I did like the battling aspect of the Pokemon anime, obviously. And there were a lot of them. Lots of tournaments. You'll be limiting yourself to his Pokemon and team he used in the Indigo League, and even preventing some Pokemon for evolving for the ones he didn't evolve. So you're gonna keep Bulbasaur, you're gonna keep Squirtle, you're gonna get Charizard at some point. Pidgeot. Are you also going to release Butterfly and Pidgeot then? Or what about that? Let's see, how much attack would I need to do just enough to Covagrigus? Damn. Okay. Let's continue a little bit. Butterfree has a quest where you release it, and Pidgeot does too. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. There was a second thing I needed to do, I believe, but I've kind of forgot what I did need to do. Okay, how much attack am I currently at? 215. Is 215 the attack I want? Can I even get more? Can I even get more? Am I not limited to... I am at max IV or max EVs! Oh man! Okay. I think we'll be fine. That's also why I brought Shadow Ball, actually. Okay, so this was for naught, basically. Oi. Good, let's go back to the league then. Then... would I really need another dark type move? Because Cursed Body does crocodile. Obviously we also get Foul Play, but what else do we have? Thief? Fling would not be good payback. Or Snarl. That's kinda cheeks, isn't it? Thief would then be the strongest move? No, Foul Play. But Foul Play uses the opponent's attack instead of the user in damage calculation. In other words, the move acts as if the target is attacking themselves and thus is more powerful when the opponent has higher attack. What about stat changes though? Well, there's an obvious answer, because if the Pokemon does have stat changes, it also calculates the stat changes, and otherwise, no. So I think that's the answer, right? Foul Play. But then I would need to get rid of Thief. The target's attack... the attack stat stage modifiers are applied, but otherwise the user's attack modifiers are used, including held item, ability, and burn. The user's huge power or held choice band will increase the stat used in calculation, whereas the target will not. But we're holding a Lumbear, so it doesn't matter. So Foul Play isn't really a good answer, isn't it? And Thief wouldn't... Actually... There are 2 points at which I can get burned, in fact. At one point I can get burned by Chandelure, and the other will be by Covagrigus Will-O-Wisp. So if I... yeah, okay, no. I think this is it. This is it. Let's go put Swan in the box. And I think it's time to get this party started. Took me long enough, but you know, I'd rather take too long than too little time. At least now I know for sure I am fully prepared. Double check, final check of all the movesets. Surely there's another item Crocodile can... I am mainly concerned about the Drifblim. Do I just go smackdown on Drifblim or some shit? How many boosts do I need for that? I believe I can sweep with this setup though. Regardless, we're doing Martial first. Let's see if I have enough healing items. I do have a load of full restore, so I should be fine, no? There's no way I am gonna die, right? There is some risk involved. And that's not, it's not a nice one. So yeah, the idea once again is to go through this Deathless, this Elite Four. Otherwise, we'll have a harsher penalty for the next game. Alright, Chesto Berry. That's the item I need. Chesto? Yes. Recovers from sleep because Breloom has freaking Spore or some shit. Alright. Let's go in. No way back. Only me My plan and a calculator. Let's see though. I want to put some reminders into my notepad before I continue. Otherwise, I'll probably won't forget, but you know, I can never be too safe. Okie dokie. There. 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 And there. Alright. Where do I find Marshall again? It is the easternmost room. It's going to be a tricky one though. If I overlooked anything, I am screwed. I might be screwed. Against here we might lose someone. We might even wipe. We might lose all our Pokemon. I'm not looking forward to that, otherwise I'll have to go fucking back to Leaf Green. I don't want to go back to Leaf Green at this point. Let's see. Unova Pokemon League. I want a map of where I can find everyone. Where do I find them though? Structure. Oh wait, isn't there literally southwest, southeast, northwest? Yeah, okay. And if we walk into the wrong room, we'll just switch some items around. Alright, Marshall, you're going to be first. And you're gonna see in a second why we left Gigalith underleveled. And I do like this discovery though, in all honesty, because it allows us for a neat setup. Let's save. Turn up the music. It's going to become a banger. Let's see if I got all the EVs right. Yes, Archeops only needs this. Audino. You know, just to be sure, and just to be absolutely sure, Audino is going to get some investment as well. Where is the iron? It's not gonna take long. Yeah, alright. Zinc. And the HP. The more damage it can take, the better. Okay, there we go. One final check for Gigalith. No item. One move it needs to click. No shenanigans. I think it's time. Let's go. I thank you deeply for the chance for another round of combat against you. In myself, I seek to develop the strength of a fighter and shatter any weakness in myself. Prevailing with the force of my convictions. Victory, decisive victory is my intention. Challenger, here I come. Alright, Elite Four Marshall. He has a full team of 6 now. Every single Elite Four has a full team of 6 now. And the ideal way to be an Elite Four member is still by having a good sweeper here. Now, Gigalith obviously isn't the sweeper, but it is my lead Pokemon for a reason. He's under level, so that Breloom is always going to click a specific move, which will not kill us, but will bring us down to sturdy. And that move is Grass Knot. Because at level 63, Grass Knot always deals at least 198 HP, always killing us, but it doesn't know that I have sturdy. So we'll use this opportunity to once again lay down Stealth Rocks. Why is it using Spore? It should see KO. Why is it using Spore? This is so bad. Why did it use Spore? Oh, fuck. No! Okay, so here's the issue. Stealth Rock is actually a necessary move for us in order to beat the Sog without losing a Pokemon of us. I think we could be fine though. To see if I wake up, however, I am going to click Stealth Rock again in case I wake up at turn 1. Okay, there's a Sky Uppercut. What's up with its moves? We wake up! Oh, huge! Okay, but why on earth? Oh, right. No. What base power is Grass Knot at? Oh, maybe it's because of Grass Knot. Because Grass Knot... It might not see a KO then. Alright, the line is safe though. The line is safe. We switch to Volcarona now on a... Yeah, it's going to be either a Sky Uppercut, a Mach Punch, or a Grass Knot. I would like to see either a Mach Punch or a Grass Knot. But we'll see what we will have to take. We always switch to Volcarona, and we... the music is a little loud for my liking. One tick lower. Where is he? Where is it? Yeah, we switch to Volcarona and we take a random move. We would not like to see Sky Uppercut, but a Sky Uppercut should be fine. Okay, there's the Mach Punch. This is actually one of the better moves. Do we get a Flame Body proc? No, we don't. Okay, so now the thing we do is Quiver Dance. Quiver Dance allows us to raise our speed, our defense, special defense I mean, and special attack each by 1 stage. It's a great setup move. Okay, now we take a Sky Uppercut, and we would not like to see a crit for this. This is good. All I believe, is 1 Quiver Dance, and we should now be in position to sweep. Unless I'm feeling lucky. If I feel lucky, I go for another Quiver Dance. No, I don't need to, because Stealth Rock. Yeah, I forgot. So we are currently set to sweep its entire fight. So for this, we'll click Flamethrower. Oh fuck, I forgot something I think. Did I heal? Did I restore my PP for Crocodile? I don't think I did. That's fine. We'll just use an item for it. Alright, next is going to be Sulk, in fact. And this is also the reason why we needed Sturdy gone, or why we needed the Stealth Rock. Sulk has the ability Sturdy because, just as with Gigalith, we cannot one-shot it unless we pre-damage it. And this Stealth Rock pre-damages Sulk so that we can outspeed and one-hit KO it with a single Flamethrower. Psychic would also do it, but Flamethrower is what I'm gonna use. Alright, next thing should be Conkeldurr, yes. And Conkeldurr is also just dead to a single flamethrower. Now after Conkeldurr, I expect to see Mienshao. And there is actually a very important threshold I need to be above, which we obviously are. Mienshao knows the move Fake Out. Now, if we got crit by Sky Uppercut and Mach Punch, we might have been in range for Mienshao to see a kill with Fake Out. It obviously sees kill with Acrobatics, so it might choose Acrobatics above Fake Out at this point, but if we take a Fake Out now, we are completely fine. And let's see, Flamethrower should always kill. Okay, so we take the Fake Out as expected. And now we shoot outspeed and kill Mienshao with a single Flamethrower. And this is all made possible to Quiver Dance. Now, either Toxicroak or Throw can come in. I believe it's gonna be Throw because it's first in line. And Throw was actually the part where I needed to switch until I found out that Psychic actually kills after Stealth Rock. And I should be absolutely sure of this. But yeah, Psychic... Let's see, Stealth Rock will do 6.25 damage. Yeah, this is always dead to a Psychic. If it's not, we lose full Corona here. So he's Psychic. And this is the move we actually needed for Throw. So there he goes. Let's Throw down, and then last is Toxicroak, and Toxicroak is no match. And that is Marshall down. You know what? Let's use Psychic for this one. Alright. 1 down. 4 to go. And we are level 74. And I don't mind, we can now over level. It's completely fine. Okay, first things first, I need to check how much power points I have left on my Membrane. Because Membrane is... yeah, he is almost out of crunch. I need to give him an elixir. Do I have them? I think I do, actually. How many elixirs do I have? I have 3 of them. Alright, that's good. Okay, next we'll heal entire team, obviously. And next we're switching out items. The next one we're gonna do is an easy one. And the only one we need is going to be Crocodile. So we give him a choice band. And then that should be it. We outspeed all of his Pokemon. Most importantly, the first one. We could, maybe, no, we couldn't. We can't. I mean, a Volcarona sweep on this guy would also be really funny, but that's not gonna be the case. And actually, we do not need a choice band for this guy. We might also... Scrafty at +2? No, we do need a choice band actually. So yeah, we did. We need to put Crocodile in front. None of their Pokemon have Sturdy, Rough Skin, Limber, Moxie, Battle Armor. What's Battle Armor? Is that it cannot get crit? I think it is that. Battle Armor. Yeah, it cannot get crit. That's fine. Actually, isn't an Expert Belt in this case just way better? Yeah. +2, this always kills. Yeah. Alright, expert belt. Let's give it an expert belt instead. So we are not limited to certain moves. If I can, I will always prefer an expert belt over a choice band. Take this one, these ones can keep their items. Alright. Let's move to Grimsley now. I believe it's this room, right? Oh, I can literally walk out of there. So I thought I was locked. Well, if I jump on this, I will. I cannot go down anymore. Let's double check. Alright. I think we're good to go. Its stats as well. Yep. Alright, the next two battles are going to be the easy one. I should also level Gigalith after this one, in case we need to switch it in for something. As an emergency steer. But with the way the next two battles are going to go, I do not expect to be needing it. Besides, Gigalith will always live anything because it's god sturdy. Alright, Grimsy, let's go. Life's a serious battle, and you have to use the tools you're given. It's more important to master the cards you're holding than to complain about the ones your opponents were dealt. Let us begin, and may the best trainer win. Contests like this are proof that you are really living. Alright, he leads off with Sharpedo, which is a water type. The Sharpedo, because he's a water type, he can kill me if he crits with Waterfall. He's usually also really fast, but for the last round of the Elite Four, obviously, and for this round, we EV trained Crocodiles its speed, so that we can outspeed Sharpedo and getting us on the board with a Moxie. Boost, which boosts our attack after each knockout. We get a little bit of rough skin chip, which is fine. And yeah, because we get an attack boost each time we KO Pokemon and we have a move that kills each and every single one of Grimsley's Pokemon, we can just sweep. We simply have to click Brick Break 6 times now. Maybe 5 times and we'll use an Earthquake for Drapion. So Bishop's down, Scrafty now comes in. And because we are holding the Expert Belt at a +2, we will actually kill with Brick Break. Otherwise, for some reason, this stupid Pokemon has a bunch of defense and special defense. And we wouldn't have a guaranteed KO. But this should be enough to always KO and get the enemy Crocodile in. So that's number 3. Crocodile will drop us back to a +2 because Evil Crocodile has Intimidate, lowering our attack. No matter, we simply Brick Break because our attack is doubled, and yeah, there's not really anything to be said here. We get a Moxie boost, we get some EXP. Drapion comes in. Even at +3, I think we one-shot the Drapion. Ooh. That actually is not the case. Because I was looking at the wrong calculation. So thank God I use an Expert Belt instead of a Choice Band. Well, it cannot kill me at all. At best it can poison or Fire Fang me. Or Crunch. But that would use Fire Fang. Alright, Lightbird comes in. That's the last Pokemon. This Lightbird also has Fake Out, so we might take a Fake Out and a Sucker Punch. Yeah, so we cannot move for this one. And now it might go for a Sucker Punch or an Aerial Ace. Depending on how much damage it rolls. Okay, it went for the Aerial Ace. Or Attract, actually. Oh no, the Attract wouldn't work. And that's Grimsley down. Two down, 3 to go. And all by using a couple of super effective moves. By a single Pokemon. Crocodile, turns out it's the best it's one of the best Pokemon in the game for a reason, you know? So yeah. Caitlin. Do I need an expert belt? Or do I need the choice band for this? I am going to check real quick. Obviously not with this. I do need the choice band. Otherwise I am not going to knock out the Musharna. Alright. Caitlin will be in the northeast room. Just like with Grimsley, we can simply use Crocodile to sweep Caitlin. Save. Relax my shoulders for a bit. I need to not forget to take this. Oh. Where is it? There it is. Do I have everything? Yes, I do. Alright. Who's there? Who is so uncouth as to disturb my sleep? It's you again. Still, you possess that combination of kindness and strength. Yet you seem stronger than before. Do be sure not to bore me with a snooze-inducing battle, is that clear? Alright, Caitlin. The idea is the same as with Grimsley. Caitlin is a Psychic type Elite Four, and Crocodile also happens to be a Dark type Pokemon with a pretty good crunch. With a Choice Band, we can one-shot the Musharna through all its HP and defense. Once again setting us up for a Crocodile sweep and getting... What the hell? Ah, oh, that's interesting. I would not even consider Reuniclus to come in. It's fine, but it is honestly fine, but this now brings in Sigilif. Ooh, this might actually be bad. We'll continue. I'll see if anything needs to change. Sigilif obviously we outspeed and kill with a crunch. Ooh, because Mushark literally cannot do anything against me except for Hypnosis or Reflect. Caitlyn opts to switch out to the next Pokemon that can do in fact something against me. So now Metagross comes in, and now here's the question. Do I have enough damage that at +2 I will always KO this Metagross? I don't. Which is an issue. This is a really big problem now. I should have looked into switching out AI a little more. We have Earthquake, but we are locked into Crunch. So here's the issue. We currently have a 68.8% chance to one-hit KO this Metagross, keeping the line intact. If we click Crunch and we do not KO the Metagross, we are taking a Giga Impact most likely, or an Earthquake. An Earthquake will be fine, because a crit will not kill us. A Giga Impact crit, however, will kill us. So here is the question. Do I want to switch out? Because if I switch out Crocodile and go into stuff like Amoonguss and then back in, I'm gonna click Earthquake to kill the Metagross. That's not gonna work for Bronzong, however, because Bronzong has Levitate. So I need to click Crunch, risking a Giga Impact crit. It goes for Bullet Punch. That's fine. Please KO. That's good. Okay, so the line stays intact. Bronzong comes in now. We are at +3. And at +3 we also kill with Crunch. And then we can safely sweep the rest of Caitlyn's Pokemon. Alright, click Crunch. I wonder why it went for Bullet Punch instead of Giga Impact or Earthquake. Because Bullet Punch was actually its weakest move from Metagross, but I am curious though. Priority. Do they have increased priority? What about Bullet Punch? Is there anything about Bullet Punch? I'm gonna do a little bit. There's no... Okay, these are the okay, no. So it just went for Bullet Punch. Why on earth? When did it go for Bullet Punch? That's really interesting. It's fine. Okay. Last but not least. Well, technically not last because we also have to do the older fight. Obviously, but... Okay, so I am going to need at least enough PP. And I am going to need the Lumberry. No? Yes. Excuse me. Right, Lumberry. Check PP. How many crunch do we have? We should have 9. 9 should be enough. But just in case, never can be too sure. Actually, do I really need to? Let's use an ether. We are going to use a lot of crunch, so... Alright. So we put Audino in front now. With light clay. And the idea is to switch and then switch. And to set up screens. Any other items? I need a choice band on Archeops. For a, well, not necessarily, but to do some chip damage. I suppose. Let's just stick to that one. Also, let's level Gigalith to level 70 exactly. Before I forget. And level 70. Alright. Let's see. The way I want to do this battle, the lead Pokemon of Chantal is very annoying, very tanky, and its ability is just really can just throw us completely off. The way I'm gonna do this, and you'll see this in a second, is by getting rid of the ability, and you'll see how in exactly a sec. I will enter a little more data on this. So, let's double check that I do have, in fact, the correct data. Yes. Let's go. This is one of the trickier fights. Both Marshall and this one are the trickiest of the four, and then Alder, obviously, but we'll get to that in a second. Let's go. The tiny but strong Pokemon looked up at its trainer and saw the seeds of doubt taking root as together they faced their toughest opponent yet. The Pokemon sounded a soft cry of reassurance, and the battle began. That was part of the novel I wrote. I absolutely love writing about the close bonds between the trainers who come here and the Pokemon they train. Could I use you and your Pokemon as a subject? You can. It's not gonna end well though. Well, if it's about me, it is going to end well, obviously, but because at the end of this battle I expect myself to come out victorious. Alright. Chantal, last of the Elite Four. This Covagrigus is the annoying part I talked about. There are a couple of annoying parts ahead, but we will be able to work around them more easily. Covagrigus has the ability called Mummy. And when a Pokemon with Mummy gets hit by a move that makes physical contact, or hits the opponent with its own move that makes physical contact, the Mummy gets spreads also to the other Pokemon. If we want to sweep with, for example, Crocodile, we cannot rely on Moxie then. So, in order to be able to rely on Moxie, we are going to get rid of Mummy right now. We are going to use Simple Beam, changing the ability of Covagrigus to Simple, so that it's completely useless. The special defense drop is not what I want to see. Psychic crit doesn't kill me, but I need to be careful now. 82%. I want to set up light screen now. Because we're holding the light clay, light screen also is going to last longer. Will-O-Wisp, that's good, that's fine, I don't mind. We'll reflect as well. Will-O-Wisp, we again avoid. And now we use Shadow Ball. The reason why we need to use Shadow Ball is because we need to lower Covagrigus' HP a little. Okay, so the Will-O-Wisp is in fact out now. Which should mean that it's either going to use Psychic. It is going to use Psychic now. So we do not have to worry about the Archeops U-turn. Well, actually, is that true? How much damage did I deal? 27.1 plus 63 makes 90. So that's not gonna cut it, isn't it? So I do need to switch to Archeops. So we go into Archeops. Yeah, okay, yeah. Stick to the line, do not change the line. We take a Psychic to the face. Another special defense drop, I'm completely fine with that. Now, once again, this Covagrigus might go for Shadow Ball or Will-O-Wisp. We would not like to see the Will-O-Wisp. If it happens, we have a Lumberry for that. We are clicking U-turn as of right now in order to deal the necessary chip damage in order for Crocodile to go and one-shot this now, or finish it off. One-shot is not the correct term used here. And with that in place, we should now be in position. Yeah, there's the Will-O-Wisp, so we consume the Lumberry. If I wasn't wearing a Lumberry, we would be kind of screwed. So, now we're going to use a move that makes contact with Crunch. And we are going to keep our ability Moxie because this guy does not have Simple anymore. Setting us up for another Moxie sweep, another Moxie boost, and this should be the 4th Elite Four member down after the next 5 Pokemon. The tricky thing is going to be this Jellicent. I don't think we're in trouble, but Jellicent has Cursed Body. Last time I did not take that one into account, this time I do. If Cursed Body triggers, we need to either switch out. I think we actually do need to switch out then. No, we don't need to switch out then. But we'll see about it. Moxie, no Cursed Body proc. Wonderful. Alright, and that should be game. Frostless. Frostless can do a little bit of damage to us with Ice Shard. It's not gonna use it though, because it might also just see a kill with Blizzard or stuff like that. If we didn't have lights... Wait, what the hell? Light screen isn't calculating. I don't know. It's fine. Light screen wore off. We should not be needing light screen anymore. This is all a precaution. And we can now just sweep the rest of it. Golurk is in next. Then after that guy comes, I believe, Chandelure. There's one final thing. If that happens, I don't think it even matters now at that point, right? We are at plus... Kill Codrius. We'll be at +5, and at +5 we still kill Drifblim. If we get burned now by Flame Body. No Flame Body proc? Alright. It is another clean sweep. And the reason why this was also tricky, Drifblim has the ability Aftermath. If I knock out Drifblim by using a move that makes contact, I will automatically lose 25% of my HP. So for obvious reasons, I needed to have Crocodile stay above a certain amount of HP. Otherwise I would lose Crocodile. It wouldn't matter anymore, because we do not need Crocodile for Alder. It would still suck. Okay, there goes Aftermath. We lose a quarter of our HP. And that's the 4th Elite Four member down. Which only leaves us with the champion. Alright, there are a couple of things I need to do once again. First thing, need to heal. Let's use full restores for this. Alright. Gigalith needs to stay at level 70. And I want to make a little change to the line if possible. Which is not possible because I am going to lose Audino. No, that's not gonna happen. We will stick to the plan. What item is Volcarona going to wear? Not that. Let's see. The leftovers, I believe. I think the leftovers is the best item currently. Audino needs a light clay. Among Us needs an eject button. Oh yeah, that was the option. Eject button. Where is that item? There. Give that one to Among Us. Leftovers eject. Yeah. We'll give an elixir to Volcarona, just for good measure. And I believe we should be completely set to do the last fight. Deathless. Not entirely riskless, I suppose, but it'll do the trick. We would not like to see defense drops from Excelgor. If that happens, should be fine. And that also needs to... okay, so how much Volcarona does Volcarona needs to Quiver Dance? That should be it. Okay, so this once again requires a Pokemon that can sweep. That Pokemon is going to be Volcarona. So he will be not put in front. Hold on. We need the setup. In order to get into perfect position, we need to do some things. For now, let's go down. Big staircase. I do like the temple style of the league. In fact, actually, I don't know if I get to save if I enter, so I'll do it right now. All right, let's go. grateful for what you did about N. I don't know what he's thinking now, but I'm sure he realizes that different people and Pokemon have their own paths to follow. Say now, how about a match with the strongest trainer in the Unova region? Here we go! Alright. Champion Alder. We could technically have called it quits after Getsis, but that's not the champion in my opinion. The game is not over until we do beat the champion. So here we are. This guy has an Excelgor, and this Excelgor is one of the fastest Pokemon in all of Pokemon. Currently the fastest Pokemon in this game, I believe. Because of that, I have no way of actually outspeeding it before I take damage. The reason we lead with Gigalith is so we always bait out certain moves from Excelgor. And that move is exactly Focus Blast. Because we have Sturdy, we will always live at least one hit. We will always live at 1 HP if a move would otherwise one-shot me. So we'll use this opportunity once again to use Stealth Rock and lay the hazards. Lay down a hazard. So he lands the Focus Blast, and there is the Sturdy, so we get to lay down Stealth Rock. That's step 1 done. Next, we need to get Volcarona in there without it taking damage. And for that, we are going to switch to Amoonguss now. Because Excelgor is now going to use a random move to kill me, preferably Bug Buzz or Energy Ball. That's fine, because those always hit. This will trigger the eject button, allowing us to switch out immediately and giving us a free switch into Volcarona. So far, so good. If it went for Focus Blast and it missed, I would, it would have been fine, regardless. Now, in order to sweep with Volcarona, we need at least 2 boosts on Quiver Dance. So we're going to click Quiver Dance once, and we are going to take a Bug Buzz. Now, we would preferably not see a crit or a special defense drop. This is good. This is already good. But we need a second one. The leftovers is there to recover some of our HP. One more Quiver Dance, and if nothing weird happens, we now outspeed, so we go first. If nothing weird happens, we should be in position to sweep. No special defense drop is also very good. I might even go for a third one, because I'm feeling kind of lucky. And yeah, that's where everything usually goes wrong, if I am feeling lucky. I'm going to double check if I want, oh wait, let's Stealth Rock though? Yeah. I'm going for a third one, just for good measure. To be absolutely 100% sure, I did not miss anything. Right, final Bug Buzz. If this crits, I live. That was a critical hit, actually. Alright, good stuff. And now, that's game. So, we start off by killing this Excelgor with Flamethrower. We have a +3 special attack boost, so we one-shot everything. This is super effective, obviously. We hit it even back with a crit. I don't mind. It wouldn't have mattered. We get some leftovers recovery. Do they have priority moves? No. Alright, next in is Bouffalant. Now this Bouffalant, we needed the Stealth Rock actually to one-shot this Bouffalant at a +2 boost. Because we're at +3, the Stealth Rock basically don't matter anymore. But it's still nice to have a, yeah, to have it as an insurance, obviously. So after that, I believe we will be seeing either Escavalier or Volcarona, because they see the most damage with either Giga Impact or Hyper Beam. Escavalier comes in, it's quadruple weak to fire, at 1 by 1, and we click Flamethrower. Simple as that. What's that move? What was it doing with its lances? That animation was absolutely mental. Alright, next is Volcarona. The Stealth Rocks were also really nice to have for this. Because Rock is super effective against both Bug and Fire, it will do quadruple damage of what it would normally do, taking it down to half HP. It doesn't matter what I'm clicking right now. Wait, actually it does. I need to click Flamethrower. I guess, no, wait. I was still thinking with a +2 boost. Right, and the 2 last Pokemon should be Druddigan first, who dies to a Bug Buzz. And last but not least, Vanillux, who dies to a Flamethrower. And that should be game. That's Pokémon White. Done. Elite 4. Deathless. Well, we have 4 of them, excuse me. So based on that amount, we will be spinning the Wheel of Misfortune. There we go. After the battle, a fresh wind blew through my heart. Use the battle with me as a stepping stone to move forward. The text is moving way too fast, man. Well done. You certainly are an unmatched talent. Come with me. This room is the Hall of Fame. Yeah, okay. This is your standard dialogue about being the Hall of Fame. There we go! I am going to make a print screen, I think. Well, maybe not. Alright, Gigalith. Oh, I don't know, it's all on the other screen. That's a little confusing. Archeops. Volcarona. This guy was absolutely stellar. But not as stellar as Crocodile, who absolutely carried the entire Elite Four by almost by itself. And Mungus wasn't even needed, you know? That's kind of crazy. There we go. League champion. Hell yeah. Alright. It is time to put in, let's see, spin the wheel. Wheel of names, that's it. Alright, well, I'll let the credits roll. I'll put in all the penalties we can have. I'll put the sound a little lower, because we don't need them. Would have been really great if I actually prepared myself for that. Good stuff, though. It was, in fact, only 4 deaths, and 3 of those could have been prevented by me playing around critical hits. Alright, we have these 8. And entry. Wait, what's this? Again? Oh yeah, we are not gonna do type exclusion though. because we already did that one for Pokemon White. So the wheel 2, no, this wheel can go, right? Yeah. Alright, so 7 entries means we get a level cap reduction. I'll add the weight as well, less encounters, less party slots, disable duplicates, mandatory sacrifice. I actually don't think that's a good penalty. We'll use no calculator instead. I don't think the mandatory sacrifice is... Oh, I also did not write it down for that exact reason. Alright, then hereby it is being removed. Encounter randomizer though. Yeah. Alright, so which... I mean, each penalty is gonna be a harsh one, no? Level cap reduction, less encounters, less party slots, disable duplicate. Let's just spin it. Let's go. No, not an added entry. Spin. What's it gonna be? Oh no! No calculator? Oh. That's terrible. Actually, that's the one I didn't want. Because Pokemon Black and White 2 are even more difficult than Black and White, I believe. And that's because the first 2 gym battles are fucked. Okay, so I'm not allowed to use a calculator for how many battles? For how many boss battles? The player is not allowed to use a calculator for the first X boss battles, where X is the amount of deaths divided by 2, rounded down, but not lower than 1. Okay, so for the first 2 gym battles, I am not allowed to use a damage calculator. Alright. Let's double check if everything has been saved. I am in Nuvem Meltdown again. Yeah. Let's shut it down. Let's change a little couple of things for this game. The usage of the damage calculator is not allowed for the first 2 gym battles. I think I'll put an enter here. This one goes, and that should be it. So we move on to the next game in the list, which is going to be Black 2. We move all the way back to 0. Everything resets, except for the timer, obviously. Deaths and the level cap. Ooh, what's the level cap going to be? Project walkthroughs. Can I find the core series? Can I find Black 2? Please? Black and White 2. There we go. So I need to do a couple of things. I think we do this one. Yeah, the intro. Where is the first gym badge? Asperitia Gym. Sharon. Also, am I going to do challenge mode? I think someone asked me to, right? Full game list. This one. Four deaths. This one is done. In done. No, not in done. This one will be in progress. Alright. Use cheat for challenge mode. Okay, so how do I do that? I am going to use a simple Google search for this. Pokemon Black and White 2 challenge mode cheat. Can I enable it? I kind of want to. Here's the verified action replay code to start Black and White 2 in challenge mode. After you apply the code, go from title screen, Univerlink, key system settings, set difficulty, challenge mode. To apply, there we go. Let's put in some music. Okay, so first of all I need the ROM for obvious reasons. Extract. If I just did this beforehand, I would have such an easier time switching or transitioning in between games. It's fine. I need to copy a couple of cheats though, because I am going to do these ones. Can I export them? No, I can't. I'll use a notepad real quick. This one, cancel. Now I'll open Black and White 2. What? Where did that one come from? Black 2. This one. We add the cheats list. Add as action replay. This one is the rare candy. And the other one will be the no cheat, I believe, right? The no XP. Let me double check this one actually. Let me double check. The 4 one is for rare candies and the long one is for the other one. Okay, it is loading, perfect. So these are on, no EXP, update, and then last but not least we need this code to be able to enable challenge mode right from the bat. And then there we go. Save. Yeah, right, level cap. So we are going to do challenge mode, which means the level cap is going to be 14 for the first gym battle. Pokémon Black 2. Here we go. Okay, we go to Univerlink, key system settings, set difficulty, and we go to challenge mode. And that should be it. Now Black and White 2 have a little more quality of life improvements, obviously. It's just a more polished version of Black and White, and I'm all there for it. I absolutely love it. So let's hope I don't accidentally knock out my first encounter again, because I am going to be a little upset if that happens. Alright. New game. Okay, I am going to skip through this because this story is getting boring at some point. Am I a boy or a girl? Gee, I don't know. Let me make sure I'm a boy. No, let's not do that. Can I go to QWERTY again? I really love QWERTY. boom. It is me, Timster. Would I mind telling me his name? Absolutely, this is you. Nice to meet you. Nice joke. Nice to meet you. It's a bad joke, but I'm all there for it. Okay, let's do this one. Alrighty, let's clear all our boxes. Okie dokie. Refresh, just to make sure. Yeah, yes, and yes. So who's going to be the better choice? Better starter for this. I really miss my Nuzlocke.app. Wait, is it working? No, it's not. Damn it! Alright, fine. What? Where's my character? Alright. I'm not going to read all the dialogue, obviously, because it's a lot of talking. I'm home! Alright, can I run already? No, too bad. Everything is not entirely in place. I need to change this one, give it a little nudge to the left, I think. No, or this should be it. There we go. Do I want to have a Pokémon? No. What? That's a shock. Oh, you don't have an option. You are basically forced into saying yes. Yes, I know what a Pokédex is. Yes. Sure. Yes, I do. Do I? I don't have my running shoes yet. Please. Yeah, the start of the game is always slow. Let's see. One interesting fact about Pokemon Black and White 2 is the first town you start in also already has a Pokemon Center, which is interesting. And I believe this also has the first gym we'll be going to. Hey, you got a Pokemon yet? There aren't any trainers around us and I'm getting bored. What's that? A person named Bianca is giving you a Pokemon? Really? If you get a Pokemon, take... Oh yeah, that's the story about it. Yeah. Alright, let's go get your Pokemon. A person I can trust. You seem like you've got good instincts. Big brother. Let's go find that person named Bianca. Let's go. When do I get the running shoes? Outside the Pokemon Center. Is it now? I don't think it is, right? Trainer school. Oh wait, hold on. That's not the gym. I wasn't even planning to go inside the Pokemon Center, man. What are you talking about? Let's go. Oh, I get it. The Outlook is Aspersia's most famous spot. I'll bet Bianca is up there looking at the scenery. Let's go get the Pokemon. Emma, are we going for Tepic again? Ooh. You actually get to have a good look at the scenery. And it's pretty good. Alright, what's the choice going to be? Yes, I do know a person by the name of Timster. It is me. Yes, I will help complete the Pokédex. Oh wait. I needed to choose again. Alright. Who is it gonna be? Are we gonna go Tepig, Oshawott, or Snivy? And I am going to think about the... I think Superior is still the worst choice by far. Because it's weak against Roxy, it's weak against Berg. It's weak against Skyla at the Flying type gym. The only part where it becomes useful is Clay. And... let me think. Clay and who else? Marlon, the 8th gym. I am leaning towards Oshawott this time though. For some reason. But Tepig is fine as well. Let me think a little. I need another Nuzlocke tracking app though. App alternative. Best Nuzlocke trackers. Sure. Alright, let's try this one then. What the hell is this? New Nuzlocke. Can I... Oh wait, hold the freaking phone. Delete. This is... odd. Black 2? Does this work? Is this hard mode? Can I also hard mode this? Hardcore Nuzlocke, obviously. Apply rule set. Optional to keep levels controlled. Huh. Can I choose the challenge mode in here? That would be nice. Wait, this side is so confusing. I cannot import, obviously. I can not choose there. It's very customizable. Maybe I'll try another one. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Black and white too? I mean, that's the encounter thing. Are there also... Does it also show the fights? It doesn't. That's unlucky. But it is maybe good for encounter. You know what? Last time we went Tepig. Oshawott will be also useful against Clay, I believe. What else do we have? We have Skyla, we have Drayden, we have... Alright, so the calculator, I cannot basically use it now. That sucks. That sucks ass. That sucks so much ass. Oh. Well, time to rely on my intuition. If I've got any intuition left, that is. Alright, so Oshawott, what moves do you learn? Fury Cutter, Razor Shell. Do we evolve into Do What? When we fight Roxy, we do, and it's roll out. So maybe, okay, no. The encounter basically allows us not to worry about a water type for the rest of the game, but we still have to get grass types in the game, which is annoying at the very least. The less annoying part about this is we have much more encounter variety in this game because there are a lot of Pokemon from previous generations present now. And we can in fact actually get some good encounters there. So let's see. Swaddle would actually be not bad. And let's hope we get Riolu in Flockacy Ranch. It's not gonna happen, but a man can dream. Let's scout a little bit ahead. Wait, Route 20 we already did, yeah. So Verbank City, or Verbank Complex, we also get Pokemon, apparently. Most notably, it's a possibility of getting a Magby or a Magnemite. The inner area doesn't guarantee... Can we guarantee Magnemite somehow? No. I guess we'll have to get lucky. Okay, my mind's been set, I think. And I'm going to think it over one more time. I think I am going to go with... I mean, Big Knight would be really useful against Roxy, actually. Yeah, screw this. I think Tepig is the easy one. We're choosing Tepig again. Alright. Would I like to give a nickname? Oh wait, we have to go for another nicknaming theme. Do I go with the Pokédex entries again? Or do I go with... Ooh, that's a good one. Astronomy. Names that we can derive from astronomy. I cannot talk. Let's go with astronomy. So, astronomy names. Is this a good idea? Is my knowledge in fact that big? I don't think so, actually. If only. Because this is Gen 5, let's actually stick with the Pokédex. So we look through its Pokédex entry. And we are gonna choose a name. In Black and White 2, the Pokédex entry says it loves to eat roasted berries. But sometimes it gets too excited and burns them to a crisp. Last time we called him Roast. No, excuse me, Smoke. I think I'm choosing between roasted or crisp. I think crisp is a really good one. So we get crisp. Nice. Is that the nickname I want? Hell yeah. Get the Pokédex. Well, do I want to know what it does? I already know what it does. Alright, when is you gonna come up? Hey, how long are you planning on keeping me waiting anyway? Hey, what's that? So that's your partner, huh? That's great. My sister already said so, but take really, really good care of your Pokemon. Got it? What's that you're holding there? It's a Pokédex. He is thinking. Please give me a Pokédex too. I want to get stronger. If I have a Pokédex, I can learn more about Pokemon. That'll make me tougher, right? Huh? Who are you again? I'm you. I'm going to travel the Unova region with my partner in order to search for something very important. Well, okay, I don't really get it, but going on a journey is always good. You just happen to have another Pokédex on you? How convenient. Let's see how good a trainer you are. I'll use my Oshawott that I raised from an egg. Ooh, nice. he got an Oshawott egg. In terms of rivals, this guy is one of... I think this is my favorite, actually. Hugh is... well, obviously I played the game before, but he's the kind of guy I would just want to have as a friend, you know? Okay, as a reminder, the challenge is not active until we get our first Pokeballs, and this is a forced battle that we have no possibility of getting a Pokeball. So if we die during this battle, that's fine. We might even have a potion for some miraculous reason. We don't. So we'll just go and fight this guy. Alright. Yo, that tail whip was uncalled for. Jesus, epic! Okay, we instantly win by that. I mean, if Oshawott crit, I would lose the battle, but that's fine. Alright, good fucking stuff. Two levels. I like it. Also, a quick reminder to me. I lost. This is different than battling with wild Pokemon. Whatever, I'm just happy to know you're a trainer I can count on. I'm heading off first. Get stronger. Yeah. He's a little in your face, but it's good energy. Okay. Oh, I don't have to walk all the way to the to watch us all walk all the way back to the center. That's great. That is actually great. Game Freak has learned. Okay, show me around the Pokemon Center because I obviously didn't know everything already. I need to set the battle style to set so I don't get the opportunity to switch in between. That's part of the fun, in my opinion, knowing, understanding the AI and its decision making is one of my favorite parts about this. It's a fun little puzzle to solve each time. Alright, we get some Pokeballs, good stuff. Oh, you're gonna show me how to use those Pokeballs. Okay. The attendant in the gate. We need to visit him. Oh, we get running shoes. Finally. We can run! Hell yeah. What's this? Oh, this is the Palpad. No, town map. Why are there two town maps? Oh, we're gonna give the other one to you. Alright, you're gonna teach me how to catch a Pokemon because I obviously didn't know that one already. I'm just kidding. I'm being a little sarcastic at this point. Bon voyage! Take Tepic and go see lots of different Pokemon. There should be a cheat code. I'm going to turn these ones off for a sec. Let's see. Invulnerability. No. Pokemon related cheats. No. Battle cheats. Item modifier cheats. Unlimited rare candies. We can do this one first. Oh, there's literally Nothing different about it. Wait, cancel. Oh wait, it actually is. Okay, update. Okay, good stuff. Then miscellaneous experience multiplier. There is a part which I need to change to 0, I believe, but I am not sure which one. Can I look it up on Reddit real quick, please? To make it work for black too. This one should be it then, right? Alright, no EXP. Format the stuff a little bit. Should be it. Alright, save. What did I need to do for the rare candies? Okay, we press select. Move the rare candies to free space. Oh, maybe I don't want them there. Return to case. Okay, so I have unlimited now, or what? Let's not accidentally overlevel Crisp, otherwise I'll definitely knock out my first encounter. And I'm going to be mighty sad if that happens. Can I buy potions? I can. Yeah, let's also get unlimited money. This is just to minimize the grind, because this is not why I am playing the game. I'm not playing the game to grind levels, earn money through some unorthodox farming way. I am just gonna do this. Okay, I need to turn the other one off, excuse me. This one, and now if all is correct, I should have enough money. Perfect. So we can disable this one as well. Wonderful. So now let's see if we get any experience from battling. First catch, and then oh, what do you want? Oh wait, I wanted a potion and I did not buy the potion. Oops. Alright. Hey, this way! Okay, can I skip through this, please? There we go. Okie dokie. Good stuff, good stuff. We are ready to go. I think. Okay, so the encounter we're getting here is either a Patret or a Purloin. I wonder, is one better than the other? I think both are pretty meh. But you know, they don't have any churners in here. That's fine. Actually, yeah. I think that's good. Alright, let's see what we get. It's Patret. I think that's the better one though, right? Well, actually no, but because Burloin is fast, gets fake out and stuff like that. Anyway, we will make do whatever. You just almost did it again. You almost managed to do it again. Why? Giving me a heart attack again in the first encounter. God damn it. This time he did not kill it though. So we are allowed to get Patret. We have our first Pokemon. Much better start than the previous game because a crit took it out. Alright, Patret, I did not pay attention to its Pokédex entry. Maybe I should have. Actually. Extremely cautious. One of them will always be on the lookout, but it won't notice a foe coming from behind. Lookout is a good name. Welcome to the team, my man. Let's heal the guy up real quick. I mean, I have a potion, but... Okay, how far do I go before I call it quits for today? This one should be enough for now. And the Pokeball... Yeah, 20 should be enough. Please come again. Alright, good stuff. Let's now, I'm gonna check if the XP modifier works now. There, that's fine. Okay, so how much EXP do we get? If it is about 1... Oh, this works perfectly. We get no EXP. This is all we need. So we are currently completely set. Where do I go next? We can only get a potion. This guy jumps from the ledge. This lady doesn't fight us. We don't have a repel yet, unfortunately. Okay. Run from the Purloin. Another potion. Okay, now we will talk with Alder, in fact. We just beat his ass. Just kidding. My name is Alder. I'm a trainer with a keen interest in the world. One of my goals is to tell people about how wonderful it is to walk toward the future, together with Pokemon. Isn't that bad for your legs? And you are? So you're Timster from Aspersia. What you doing? Your Tepic is a fine-looking Pokemon, but you're not exactly a seasoned trainer yet. Indeed, I'll train you a little. Follow me. What? What? Whoa. Are we gonna do stuff right now? Let's hope not. If it so happens, then I'll guess I'll use some rare candies. And I'm also gonna check some of the level 9 should be good enough, no? Other Sleuth, yeah. Okay, let's check their natures. Hardy, that means neutral, that's fine. This Patret is rash. Plus special attack. At least the attack doesn't get lowered, I suppose. I think I'm kind of done for today, though. Let's see what Alder has to say first. What does Alder want me to do? Nah, I think I'm done for today. My throat is really dry. And I'm also starting to get hungry, so I need to get some food going. So, is there anything I missed? Well, obviously I have to save. I think that's about it. Let's do one last thing actually, and export the backup memory to the correct folder. And then check out the stats of Tepik and Oshawott. Hold on. Because we cannot use a damage calculator, but we still can just check out their stats, obviously. Okay, so Tepik. Pretty good. Max IVs are 31, so this being 26 is good. 8 in attack is good. 22 defense is good. The special attack might actually come in handy. Because of Ember. Nah, we get flame charge at some point, so maybe not. Special defense is the speed could be better though. Oshawott, Patrat, 9 HP, 19, 15. Alright, those stats aren't anything to scoff at, so we're fine. I'm gonna do a couple of things in advance. I will set a couple of things already, so I don't have to do them again anymore. Let's see. I think this is fine, no? Yeah. Okay, save. And I will... oh no, never mind. Alright. I'm gonna make some dinner. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my evening. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you back on Monday. See you then. Bye bye.